Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Iris. I'm an incoming freshman at Stanford University studying computer science and economics. This upload today was originally going to be a how much money I earn as a high school graduate video, just because I didn't think there were any videos out there like that. But then I checked analytics for my channel and realized that my most popular videos, or the videos that were driving the most traffic to my channel, were actually these information-packed videos on like college applications or how to be productive and stuff. So I think I'm going to gear my channel more into that direction just for now, just because I kind of want to see more growth. And I think from an audience perspective, like what you guys demand is going to drive the most growth for my channel. This is just my little hypothesis. We'll see how this video does, but this video is going to be on the five top-notch extracurriculars for quarantine. Comment below though if you are mad about me not making the money video, because that actually gives me a better sense about like what people are demanding and what you're not. So if you're just kind of there quiet, not liking videos or not commenting, I really have no idea what you like or what you don't like. It's actually so helpful if you give thumbs ups or thumb downs or comments. I think comments are more constructive because I know why you're liking it or why you're not liking it. So that's always really helpful, guys. I also respond to all comments. All right, so without further ado, let's actually talk about these five top-notch extracurriculars. So I've ranked them from bottom to top. So I'm gonna start with number 5, which is the least impressive, and then number 1 is gonna be the most impressive. So stay until the end of the video if you wanna see number 1. But also number 5 is actually pretty impressive because these are already the top 5. So it's like saying the top 5 universities going from 5 to 1, where 5 is like Columbia, and Columbia is already a really great school. Actually, I think 5 might be Stanford right now. Stanford might even be like number 7. Like Stanford's been going down. Like Columbia's like number 3, I think. But like US ranking, who cares about that? And also I want to say that these ideas are generally applicable to all majors or all interests. These are literally just broad ideas and you can apply that to any of the interests that you have. Also keep in mind that these are all my personal opinions and rankings and suggestions, but I think you can just add that to your framework. Go listen to other people and what they have to say, but just kind of have this video as one extra piece of context for when you actually make decisions in your life. I'm making these opinions or what I think are top extracurriculars based off what I've seen from other accepted students to schools like Harvard and Stanford and Yale. Just seeing like what are the unique factors that are driving students into these schools. And this is what I've come down to. So number 5 is going to be pursuing a remote internship. So as we all know, with COVID, a lot of internships have been getting canceled, and a lot of people are just really stressed about internships because I think we have the sense that like because internships are canceled, we can't do them anymore, and remote internships are harder to find. However, I think that's actually a really big myth, because I think remote internships are actually easier to find in a sense because you can do it from anywhere. So now instead of only having the opportunities from your local region, you have opportunities from literally the entire world. I get that time zones and time differences might be a problem, but you can technically still work asynchronously during an internship. So asynchronous just means you work at different times, whereas synchronous means like you're working with the whole team at the exact same time, like 9 to 7 Pacific time. But I think a lot of remote internships are actually asynchronous, meaning you can just work at your own time, just get the job done. And so now I think you want to view quarantine as this opportunity of employers going remote and being willing to hire people from regions different than that city. So you have the entire world at your disposal now. So I would really look into remote internships and what's possible there, and just try to land any positions that you can that interest you. That's really important. Only do things that interest you or that you're interested in exploring. Don't do things that you already know that you hate. You're not going to get anything out of that, and it's probably not going to look good on your application because it'll probably just create a really conflicting image of who you are as a person. And if you're looking for tips on how to get an internship, I made a video on how I landed 3 internships in a week with a lot of tips and tricks on how you can get an internship, so make sure you check that out. And then also a very common concern that I've seen in the comments is a lot of international students think that it's hard to get an internship in the United States because they're international. However, I don't think that's true at all. If you check out my Stanford student series, especially the extracurricular videos, I interviewed my Stanford friends. I want to say like 4 out of the 5 friends in there are international. So there was Canada, India, Spain, and they all did research. I'm pretty sure they all did research, especially for the girl in Spain. She actually did research internship at Stanford in the United States. So I think it's very possible for you to do research in the US. It's definitely not a hindrance to be an international student, so I wouldn't worry about it at all. Just keep sending cold emails. That's how my friend from Spain actually got her internship at Stanford. She literally just sent cold emails, and I think she said she had a friend who sent like 100 cold emails before she actually got an internship. So just keep keep doing it and you will land an internship. All right, number 4 is gonna be start an online community. So during quarantine, everything is online, and instead of meeting in physical locations, people are meeting online instead. So it's a really great time and opportunity for you to create an online community surrounding a topic that you like. Definitely look for an online community that you can start. It can be a blog, it can be a video pal program, which is what I did in high school. Everything I talk about will also be linked in the description. And also one of my friends who started a successful blog called Afropuff Chronicles. That's something you can kind of look up. I talked about her blog in my summer video, top extracurriculars that you can do in the summer to impress colleges. So I kind of talked about her blog. She got into Yale, Princeton, Stanford, all these amazing schools with her blog. That was like her main differentiator. So starting an online community of some sort that shows your values and what you're interested in can be a very, very appealing and unique extracurricular to pursue during quarantine. Number 3 on this list is going to be write and publish a book. So I talked about writing and publishing a book extensively in multiple other videos, but in this video, I'm just going to say that it's one of the more unique extracurriculars. I've been talking to a lot of you guys through mentoring through Bullseye Admissions. So I've gotten the opportunity to talk to so many of you guys, and so many high schoolers are like, wow, I didn't know you could actually write and publish a book in high school. I just didn't think it was possible. And that's what makes this extracurricular so unique if you actually pursue it. Because one, you're going to be one of the few high schoolers in the nation doing this. And secondly, it's actually an impressive feat. If you talk to adults, they think publishing a book is a really big deal, which it is. But publishing a children's book or something that is below your level, so for example, right now you're a high schooler and you can very easily explain certain concepts like math and stuff to a 7-year-old, right? So that's technically like below your level, below meaning like you've already mastered it. So it's actually quite easy, I think, for you to just put down your knowledge onto paper and wrap it in this fun way. A children's book can be fun, and it doesn't really have to be a children's book. It could be like an intro textbook or something, but it's just like an accumulation of knowledge which you already have that you're putting onto paper to show your commitment to that topic and to show that you take initiative and can create an impact on the world because you're taking that initiative. I think it's just all around a great extracurricular to pursue because you are at once showing your interest in a certain topic. Secondly, you're taking the initiative to do something that no one else near you has done. Third, you are actually publishing it and other people are reading it. So it's a real world impact that you're creating. And that is like the triple threat to all the other college applicants out there. You're gonna beat them right away with that extracurricular. This is sounding so competitive, but it's true. Writing and publishing a book is impressive, and if you do it, it's going to be really good for you. Jumping to number 2 on this list is going to be creating an organization. Heavy note on this, a successful organization that has impact and scale. Organization, just by virtue of creating one, can vary so much in terms of impact and how impressive it actually is. But if you can create an organization that becomes international and has thousands of participants, that is A1. That's going to be an international level extracurricular that you can get yourself to. And so because of quarantine, I think it's actually really easy for us to organize online and especially reach people in international places to join your organization. So think of it again as an opportunity. This is like the 3rd time I've said it, but quarantine is really an opportunity for you to take initiative and do projects that are untraditional so that you actually stand out in the process. So with creating an organization, you can create something again on a topic or interest or a cause that you care about and recruit people from all over the world. So you have that scale, and to increase the number of people who are actually involved. So you have that impact. Creating a nonprofit, or just creating an organization that doesn't have to be classified as anything, or creating a business that sells a lot of products or has a really great service of some sort can be a really great extracurricular to pursue during this time. And even with businesses, you know, e-commerce is really popular. Selling services doesn't require physical anything, I think. I guess the service can't be like physical manual labor, but you can still sell services like tutoring, or I don't know, what are some other services? Tutoring, coding, anything like that. Still completely possible. All right, number 1 in this list, drum roll please, is going to be starting a COVID-related initiative. So why is this number 1 on this list? Because first, it shows that you're current and cares about the state of the world. Colleges are looking for people who care about the community, and I think by pursuing a COVID-related extracurricular, you're showing that yes, like you really care about the world at this given moment and that you're taking social responsibility. So that's a huge boost to your personal character rating. Also, it's important to note here that you can pursue a COVID-related extracurricular from a number of different topics or potential majors, quote unquote. So depending on your interest. So you can pursue it from a health perspective. You can pursue COVID from a business lens. Like there's so many economic impacts of this virus that you can really address through an extracurricular. And you know, this COVID related initiative can really blend into all of the other extracurriculars that we talked about so far. So this initiative can be a nonprofit that you create. This initiative can be a book or some other type of academic resource that you provide to the world, or it can be an online community that gathers around this cause to fight the negative impacts of COVID. Really, you can pursue this from so many different angles, but I think having it centralized as a COVID related initiative just shows how much you care about the world right now, even as a young person, and that you feel like as a young person that you can actually truly make change, which you can't. You know, like so many adults tell you that, oh, you have to wait until you graduate college to start doing things for the world. But I think it's so important for young people to just start taking initiative now and to just do all that they can for the world right now. So doing something that's COVID related, whether that's from a health perspective, a business perspective, or even a social justice perspective, can be really valuable. And social justice, because as some of you probably know, different groups of people are being affected disproportionately from this virus. So think about how you can address that problem from a social justice perspective and do something about it. So that's kind of what I have to say today about 5 top-notch extracurriculars you can pursue during quarantine. These will impress colleges, but not only that, I think they will be personally fulfilling to you guys. I think passion projects is really an opportunity for you to be creative and show initiative in the areas that you actually care about. So it's really a win-win situation for both your personal life and for your college applications. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot. And of course, as we said in the beginning, please leave any comments on what videos you want to see next. It just really helps me plan videos, and it probably also helps you because I will be making videos that you guys request. So we're all in this journey together. Let me know what you guys are interested in stuff. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.